Hello, my name is DutchCommando and today I've got a quick review of a little box, and there's a little camera inside the box. It's the AKK A3 OSD camera, and it's an all-in-one camera like the ones you put on your tiny or shiny whoops, or maybe and you're a little bit bigger brushed or maybe brushless quadcopters for some nice FPV feed. So let's put it on the bench and take a closer look at it. The AKK A3 OSD, and yes, it comes in a dull box, and I don't know why, but as I am understanding, AKK wants to make their brand and they want to get known in the FPV community, but I don't see anywhere on this box itself a brand name. The only thing where you see it is on this sticker. So yeah, hey AKK, just put your name on it so everybody knows that it's your product and not a generic product. It shouldn't be that expensive, I think. But still, there is a sticker that says AKK Technology and AKK A3 OSD, so I know I've got the right camera. Or at least I hope. It says it has a 600 TV line resolution, which is, well, enough. You don't want any less. 800 is just a little bit better. 1200 is just overkill, but still. 0.1 milliwatts, so you have pit mode. You can adjust all your settings without interfering with other people's frequencies. 25 milliwatts, that's what you will use most on those micro tiny whoops and that kind of stuff alike. And 200 milliwatt if you are flying on 1S and really want to drain your LiPo fast. Just kidding, but still it draws a lot of amps, I guess. And they specify a weight of 4.3 grams, so they must be proud of it. And I have reviewed other AKK all-in-one cameras, and they were always a little bit on the high side with their weight on the box. Most of the times it was just a little bit lighter, so kudos for that. We will check it out later, of course. Now I've connected the pigtail to the camera, and I will connect the LiPo to the camera, and then we will see a red LED. There are 3 LEDs, 1, 2, 3, and if you change settings you can figure out on which channel and which band it is, but I don't think that is a very easy thing to do. But it doesn't matter, because you have an on-screen display who will show you on which frequency you are. And furthermore, there's not much to see at this camera. There's some resin over here to keep the camera lens in focus, and well, that's all there is to see. I don't like this part. Why would you put it over here? If it wants to focus a little bit, yeah. So why? I don't know why. I don't like it, but I can live with it. Okay, now, as I said, there's not much to see about the camera, so let's check out the on-screen display, how that would look for us. As you can see on the screen, up top in the left is my pilot handle. DC stands for DutchCommando, of course, and whoop is because I'm going to smack it on a whoop clone, a shiny whoop. And R1 is that I on race band 1, that should be the complete frequency 5658. I am in pit mode, as you can see, at 0.1 volts. 0.1 milliwatts, and next to it my LiPo voltage 3.8 volts, and the camera is on for 1 minute and 45 seconds. Now, if you want to change the settings for the channel, just press shortly on the button and it will go to 2, you can't see that now, and 3, you can't see that now, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we are on channel 8, and press once more and we are back at R1. Yay! Now if you want to change the band, you have to press and hold for 2 seconds, and then it starts to blink, as you can see. If you press once again, then it will go to the next band. And if you want to change the power output, because in pit mode you can't fly, then press and hold for 6 seconds or something, no, 4 seconds, and there we go. Up to 25 milliwatts and up to 200 milliwatts. So that's plenty. And let's put it back at pit mode. There we go. If you want to change the your call sign, you have to press and hold the button for 6 seconds. First that's blinking, blinking, and there we go. The D of DC whoop is blinking, and with just short presses you can browse through A until Z and 0 until 9. 8, 9 and dash A, B, C, D. Press and hold for 2 seconds and there you go. Second number or letter, whatever you want to put in there. And if you are done and you want to turn it off, just press and hold for 6 seconds and there you go. Well, that's all there is to show you with this, so I will put it on my quad and we will take it out for a flight. During the flight I thought my voltage was very low, well actually too low to be able to fly, so I thought let's measure it out. So 3.7 volts on the OSD, and on the calibrated multimeter it's 3.83 volts, so yeah, that's pretty much way off. So let's try some other voltages. 3.8 on the OSD, 3.95 on the multimeter, 3.7, 3.79. So it's way off each and every time. Oh, don't forget to weigh it in, because weight is always an issue on small brushed micros. So let's see. 4.3 grams, just as they said on the box. So that's very nice, because often many manufacturers do cut off the wire and put it on the scale, and then they would shave off a few tenths of a gram. But 4.3 grams including the wire, yes, thank you very much, that's really light enough. So there we go, the verdict on the AKK A3 OSD. It's still on my quad, but I don't know why. Because it doesn't amaze me. First of all, the voltage of the OSD is off, it's just plain wrong. And we want to know a correct voltage readout on our OSD. And that's the whole reason we have an OSD. So if you want to know the correct voltage of your LiPo, then you are out of luck, because it doesn't show it. It shows sometimes more, sometimes less. Most of the time it shows way less. And some of the times it shows just a little bit less, but it never shows a correct voltage. Yeah, so why do you have OSD? Maybe just to show you your band, your frequency, your pilot name, on how many milliwatts you are, but the most important thing to know isn't correct. So that's a problem. Also, as you have seen while flying in dark conditions through LED lighted gates, which you would do with those micro brushed glass flying quads. I'm not gonna call it whoops, I just did. Damn. But if you do fly in a bar or whatever, then they dim the lights and you have gates with LEDs. And it just doesn't handle LEDs in gates in low light conditions as well as you would hope, because it's just, as you have seen, a big green, well, blob. And if you are getting close to it, only then you can see where you are going, because the lights will go back. During the day, when I was flying towards the windows, for instance, as you have seen on my footage, there was a big whitewash and you will lose a lot of visibility. So no, actually no, I don't like the AKK A3 that much. My favorite camera for micros, for the brushed ones, is actually the AKK BS1, and my second choice was the AKK A1. So two cameras from the same company that were just absolutely amazing. They were light, they have great light handling, good range, etc, etc, etc. But the A3 OSD, nah, no. I'm so sorry for AKK, but I'm not sorry for you, because before you buy that AKK A3 OSD, you maybe stumbled across my video and now you know, okay, I don't want to buy that one because the voltage is off and the light handling isn't that good, so I will look further, right? But me, yeah, I've got one now and I will swap it out for the AKK A1 again, because that's a great camera. And since I wanted OSD voltage, but since the voltage on my OSD is just plain wrong, I'll keep on flying on my timer without OSD info. So yeah, with that all said, and I thank you again for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.